Community leaders and residents gathered around a table to get a look at a new report from Viva Dona Ana County. It's about fair or affordable housing here.
The data that we analyze is from the Home Mortgage Disclosure Act. We do not know the names or the social securities of any of the individuals.
Director of Research and Planning for Western Economic Services, Robert Gaudin, is presenting the findings from the report.
But the data does tell us, generally speaking, why they were not granted a loan. The most frequent is credit. There's lack of sufficient credit, history, employment history, and those types of things.
With the help from his staff, he divided the city into economic regions and socioeconomic patterns. From a certain vantage point, Las Cruces becomes thousands and thousands of rooftops. Each one of those rooftops tells a story, and together they paint a picture. But when you look at the data of Las Cruces, it's a picture that not everyone wants to look at. One such image is the shocking percentage of Hispanic residents who were denied home loans in Dona Ana County.
Generally speaking, I'm just surprised that so many Hispanics, 28% versus non-Hispanics, which were 13% over the evaluation period, roughly 8-year period from 2004 through 2011, is just unusually high, which sends to me kind of a yellow flag about how people, their understanding of lending products and maybe their understanding of credit and what might help them to better understand how to operate within the credit market.
Gaudin points to one problem: programs that ended in 2008.
The passage, if you will, of a fair housing entity. And I think bringing that entity or an entity like it back to life would be very useful for the county.
Community Director for Dona Ana County, Daniel Hortert, was at the meeting. He wants to re-implement the programs the city saw before 2008.
It's definitely something that needs to be done. Funding is going to be an issue, but where there's a will, there's a way.
Much of that funding would come from federal organizations like HUD and the USDA Rural Development Program. Bob Hearn was also at the meeting. He's a decade-long resident of Las Cruces, and here's his personal prediction.
Las Cruces is going to look somewhat like it does now. My view differs from some. I think it will prosper from more people coming in, retired people like my wife and myself, that will add to the economy.
Sloan Patton, KRWG News.